In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how some solo entrepreneurs are making a doctor's salary pressure washing driveways. Woo! I remember a few weeks ago when I first heard about this, I posted a video on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. This is my Instagram right here. But today I felt like I wanted to make a longer form video discussing this for anyone who might be curious about this particular business. I definitely know for a fact that it is profitable, as I have one of my friends who does this for a living, and in the past 2 or 3 years he's been able to make this his full-time gig, and he's making good money doing it. We're going to be talking about the pressure washing business as a whole, and I'm also going to be giving you guys a few marketing tips at the end of this video. I'm going to give you some tips on how you can market this business and hopefully be a success. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you watch this video to the end to hear those tips. Okay, let's get into this video. I actually saw TikToks of people pressure washing driveways. I'm sure you guys have seen those videos. They've gone mega viral on various social media platforms, and it's definitely an interesting business because it's one of those things that you would never expect that these people are making like close to 300K. When I looked into it, I saw why they're making this money, and it's because they're charging 40 cents per square foot to pressure wash these driveways. The average size of a driveway in the US is 640 square feet, and if they're charging 40 cents per square foot, that is around $256 per driveway. And if they pressure wash, let's say 5 driveways in a day, that's about $1,280 per day. And of course, if you had employees, that number goes up. There are a lot of businesses on Instagram that launched back in 2020, and they're seeing huge numbers because they took advantage of that time, you know, when we're all inside and we were all watching social media to really promote their businesses. But I do think that there's still opportunity for new businesses to start, as it is something that is growing. And I think that if you have a good marketing strategy, you can definitely see some profit doing this. I like this business. I think it's definitely a good business for, you know, young entrepreneurs. If I was still in high school and college, I'd probably do this myself to be able to save up for college. It's obviously scalable. People are doing that right now. And if you're watching this video, you probably already know that. It's definitely an opportunity to take action on, especially if you've been thinking about starting a business and you have a lot of time on your hands and you have a lot of energy, because this business is an outdoor business. So if you are not the kind of person that likes to work in extreme weather conditions, this is not for you. I know for a fact that my friend that does this business, he has to pressure wash driveways in 100-degree weather sometimes, especially in the summertime. And that is definitely very grueling. So if you are not about that life, then this business obviously is not for you. Sorry for the interruption. I want to let you guys know that I actually wrote an ebook that has a step-by-step guide, literally chapters, talking about how to get started with this business from beginning to end. If you're the kind of person that likes to read information, if you want tangible instruction, something that you can take with you as you're studying and as you're researching this business, this PDF is for you. It has chapters on how to create a business plan. It has chapters on how to market the business. It also has chapters talking about the equipment that you're going to need for this business. I try to make it as comprehensive as possible. So if you need something like that, then click the link in my description to download that. Now, if I was going to start this business, the first thing I would do is research. You really want to find out how many companies in your area are also doing the same thing. Like, what is your competition looking like? And also, how much are they charging? Because if you're going into this thinking you're going to make 40 cents per square foot and then find out that in your area they're charging 20 cents, that definitely puts a dent into your plan. It's not bad, but it's definitely something that you should be aware of before, you know, going and purchasing, you know, all the equipment and starting this business. I also think that you should pay attention to how these people are getting the business that they're getting, because if all the business is referral based business, then your entire marketing plan needs to really focus on referrals as opposed to focusing on, like, let's say, guerrilla marketing. You don't want to get into this business without knowing how you're going to be getting your sales. At the end of the day, if you're not getting sales, you're not really in business, you're just doing a hobby. So the main thing you should be focusing on in the first 6 months to a year with this business is how are you going to get your sales. And that leads me to the idea that I was talking about earlier, with the marketing idea I was going to give you guys. So I have a couple. If I was to launch this, I would do the research to find out how my competition is marketing their business, but then I would also test things out. So first things first is getting people to know about your business. So guerrilla marketing, getting flyers to doors, making sure that everyone knows that you have this service to provide for them. I would even do some door knocking. You'd be surprised at how much business you can get just by knocking on someone's door and saying, hey, look, I'm a pressure washing business. Can I pressure wash your driveway? If you're serious about this, you should be open to all the different ways that you can potentially get some business going. Another idea that I would definitely take advantage of if I was doing this is social media. A lot of these successful pressure washing businesses rely on social media to grow their businesses. So if you're seeing someone making $1 million doing this or $300,000 doing this, it's because they're pushing their business on social media. So opening an account on TikTok, Instagram, and also YouTube as well, and talking about your business, but also also sharing your process, like show people how you pressure wash, show people how you interact with customers. You know, if you're gonna knock on someone's door, film it. I don't know, like I've seen that on social media. People film videos of themselves going door to door and offering the service. They get a lot of attention, and that attention leads to leads, people who want your service. And that is definitely something that I noticed when I first started seeing these videos. I was like, this is definitely a genius marketing plan. Whoever started doing that, whoever started that trend is definitely right on the money, because people are watching these videos, and that is actually one of the ways that people get to know about a business is through social media. So definitely think about your social media launch when you're starting this business. I wanted to show you guys an example of a company that's really killing it as far as social media is concerned. This business right here is based in Florida, and they are doing an amazing job at marketing their business. As you can see, they're focused on Reels, which is what you should be doing if you're going to be posting on social media trying to market your business, as Instagram is not really promoting photos as much as they are videos. This particular business is called One Way Pressure Washing, and when you look up pressure washing on Instagram, this is the first business you're going to see. And this particular video actually caught my attention because he put this pressure washing video with a story time in the background. If you want to go viral on Instagram Reels, then post a video of you pressure washing with a story time in the background. You're going to go viral. This other business is also doing a really good job as well. I noticed that he does a lot of drone footage on his page, which is also really unique. The only tweak I would tell him to do is the format of the videos that he's posting. I would focus on posting portrait videos instead of landscape videos, because those landscape videos are not being pushed by Instagram. Same thing with this other business. They are doing a good job as well. I like the before and after pictures that are on their page. As soon as you pop on there, you can see exactly what they do and how good they are. But the only thing that's lacking is the Reels. They're not really posting Reels, and the Reels that they're kind of posting are, I kind of feel like they could be better. And I would suggest that they really focus on also posting portrait style Reels like this one right here. That would really lead to a lot of conversions from social media without having to spend any money on ads. But it also helps people who are just mindlessly scrolling on social media to discover their business and share their content. You never know who's watching, and if you're creating really good content on Instagram, someone can see that and share it with somebody, and then before you know it, you have someone calling you wanting to use your service. And that's how this works. So you can use the same strategy on TikTok as well as YouTube Shorts. And people will definitely reach out to you, especially if they're in the same neighborhood as you. So keep that in mind. Another idea that I talked about on my Instagram video is reaching out to HOAs. HOAs are homeowners associations, and these associations require homeowners to keep up with the appearance of the outside of their homes. This service is actually needed in HOAs because if they don't keep up with their driveway, then they could get a fine. And so if you're offering this service to HOAs, they can refer your business to the homeowners, or you can even reach out to the homeowners directly and offer your service at a discount in exchange for a referral. When you do that, you're creating a little bit of a machine, and people are going to get to know you, and before you know it, you're going to be getting a lot of referrals, and business is going to be regular. Of course, this all depends on whether or not your service is good. So before you go into all of this, make sure that you know for a fact that your service is good. In fact, what I would do is offer your service for free so you can kind of get practice, right? Before you get good at anything, you have to practice. And so I would just offer your service for free for the first couple, people, maybe like the first 2 or 3 driveways that you do that for free, so you can kind of get all the kinks out of the way. Because if you're going to be charging people 40 cents per square foot, they're going to be expecting perfection. So obviously before you get to perfection, you have to kind of get good at what you're doing. I would definitely suggest maybe starting your service off for free, and then making sure that you film that, right, for social media. And then after that, you can use that footage as your before and afters on Instagram or on your business flyers, and that kind of helps with your credibility, right? If you have proof of, hey, this is what I've done in the past, this is my before and after pictures, then people are more likely to hire you. And of course, that's just at the beginning. You're not going to be doing, you're not going to be working for free forever, but at the beginning, you do need to kind of figure out how you can incentivize people to, number one, hire you, and then number two, be able to refer you to their friends. But I do think that if you can kind of jump through all of these little hoops that I'm talking about, you will definitely have a successful business. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you like this kind of content, let me know by leaving a little comment or giving this video a like. I really appreciate your support, and definitely subscribe to this channel if you want to see future videos from me as I plan on posting more videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next upload. All right, bye-bye.